Hey everyone, it's Mr. Fleece here, and today I'm in the studio working on a little glazing technique. So I created this little painting right here, and I found an artist, Richard Robertson, out of New Zealand. I stumbled across his glazing video on YouTube, and I thought I'd give it a try. So today I'm going to test out his technique. I'm really happy with the results. This is the final product right here. There's a bit of glazing. You can kind of see that little tint and this little glow. And I'm just going to kind of show you what I did on my little piece. So if Mr. Robinson, if you're watching, thank you for sharing your technique. I found it really helpful and enjoyable and look forward to implementing it into some of my pieces. So thank you for sharing your art technique with us. Let's get in it. Wow! Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of glazing. I've got a gloss medium in varnish lit by Liquitex that we're gonna try. And then I pulled out a couple of colors. I pulled out the yellow that I used right here on the sunset. So I kind of want to create a glowing effect around the sunset. And then I was thinking to kind of add a little bit of color glaze to this side. I would use this reddish color that I used to paint right in through here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this gloss medium varnish and place it in my palette. There we go. And then I'm going to take a bit of the yellow to start. He recommended using a soft sable brush for acrylics or watercolors, so that's what I'm using here. It even says glaze wash on it, so I'm excited to try this out. And he recommended that I dampen the bristles, so I'm going to go ahead and dampen the brush a little bit before I load the glaze. He recommended putting a little bit of glaze down, so I'm going to pick a little bit up and just kind of work it into the bristles of the brush, like so. And I'm going to start by kind of glazing this area. Basically, the glaze is just going to kind of help allow the wash to go on without leaving behind a lot of brush strokes, which is exactly what I'm looking for. I don't want my glazing wash to leave behind a ton of brush strokes, so I'm going to kind of go around this area that I want to put the yellow. Kind of brighten that little sunrise in through here. I'm so nervous because I really like my painting so far. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of glaze, put it down here, and just a little bit of color, and work into my glaze. Just a little bit. Real light amount of color. And my goal is to just create that kind of glowing effect. I think you just kind of find the amount that works for your painting, so you can kind of see the glow. And it's just kind of tint this ever so slightly. My goal is to really make that a touch warmer there in the center. Ooh, it's working. Oh, I do like it. Thank you, Richard Robertson, for sharing your technique. I am liking it a lot. Just kind of brush a little bit of paper towel in there, so you gotta watch for that. I don't want any paper towel left on my paper. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my brush. And now I'm gonna use just a little bit of this tone to glaze around the outside just to give it a little tone. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so I've got my bristles kind of damp. Towel it off a bit. Let's grab a little bit of color. And I think I'm just going to work right into this since they're both warm tones. I'm not really that worried about a little bit of yellow mixing in. First, I'm going to start by applying just a little bit of glaze to the rest of the canvas. So I'm trying to work kind of quickly, as I don't want the glaze medium to dry on me. And now Now let's go ahead and mix in a little bit of color. Now you could do several layers. And he said if it goes on too thick, you can always brush a little, take a little off of the towel. It's definitely hitting the texture. I need a little bit more glaze out. Well, not that much glaze. And that's it. Just a subtle little bit of glazing. I think that you can definitely see a little buildup down here. You can see a little buildup here. Pretty happy with the results, actually. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. I'm really happy with the results. I think they turned out really well. I'm excited to try similar process on this piece as well. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you're making great art. Take care. Bye. Hey everybody, and be sure to go check out Richard Robertson's video. I'll put the link in the description below. Give him a little love. He really inspired me with his process, and I really like the results. So go over there, check out his video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.